part in this event, you must...
Hey there, lovely person. It's that time of the month, and boy, are my legs tired. Episode 38, Season 1. It's the telecast. You know me, if you don't know. At meteorologist.
Performed at no charge for those.
We're on June 7th. Lots of great things to talk about. Take notes on this one, guys. All right, no spoiler alert, but Kelly's going to come out dancing really, really awkwardly before she sits in her chair. All right, comment, like, subscribe.
This free challenge.
Be free.
Tracy Butler's Cooking Up a Storm, Thursdays at 11 a.m. It's live with Kelly and Mark. Today from the hit drama Outlander, Caitriona. Plus, one of the stars of the series being young Mazino. Also, a performance from recording artist Shears. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Marcus Plata.
Hey.
What's happening out there today? Happy hump day, everybody. It's Wednesday, Tuesday. Wild crowd.
I know.
Something about the smog in the air has gotten to you.
Oh
We
my
left you
gosh,
outside too long.
So smoky. Yeah, so smoky last night.
So I thought a tornado was coming last night.
We didn't have dinner outside last night because we thought it was going to rain.
We thought it was going to rain. It wasn't.
Oh, show Yankee Stadium again.
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium was, look at the city. Wow. That was smoke from the fires.
Yeah, and I thought a tornado was coming. I ran.
There's Yankee Stadium. Look at that.
Yep.
Gelman was at the Yankee game last night.
I was, and it was...
Did you think it was going to pour?
Yeah,
What happened? Did you think a tennis tournament was happening?
Lori's sister was in town, and they love baseball. Never been to Yankee Stadium.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
You have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
When is it going to blow through here? When is the smoke going to end? Do you know, Michael?
We don't know. No, but it's kind of a front that's staying put. It's all over the country.
It's bad if you have respiratory
so be
conditions.
careful.
It's the air quality is seriously bad right now.
Yeah, some of the worst. They said among the worst in the world.
Wow.
The cities.
Yeah, we're number one right now.
We're number one. Oh my gosh, look at that right now.
Wow.
It reminds me of when you came to visit me in Vancouver that summer, and I said, "Get up here! It is so beautiful. It's sunny, Vancouver."
Yes.
There's nothing like summer in June in Vancouver. It stops raining.
Seriously,
it rains for months.
It is the most gorgeous. It is
so much fun. BC's beautiful.
just beautiful.
And I said, "Get up here, hurry up! It's gorgeous. We'll go hiking. We can go around the park, and it was just beautiful." And then the fires started, and you came up there, and it was very much just like this.
We were hiking, and I. Beautiful.
And I said, "Get up here, hurry up! It's gorgeous. We'll go hiking. We can go around the park, and it was just beautiful." And then the fires started. I said, "Get up here! It is so beautiful. It's sunny, Vancouver."
Yes.
There's nothing like summer in June in Vancouver. It stops raining.
Seriously,
it rains for months.
It is the most gorgeous. It is
so much fun. BC's beautiful.
Just beautiful.
And I said, "Get up here, hurry up! It's gorgeous. We'll go hiking. We can go around the park, and it was just beautiful." And then the fires started, and you came up there, and it was very much just like this.
We were hiking, and I remember looking for Mark in front of me, and he was like maybe 6 inches in front of me, and I struggled to see him because it was that smoky.
Yeah. So let's hope it.
But we still had fun.
is the important thing.
They say being outside is like smoking 3 to 11 cigarettes a day.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So
if you're already smoking, you
can save some money.
You might want to cut.
Save some money.
A lot of people wearing masks.
That would be the Oh yeah, that's
Good
actually
idea.
yeah.
Their mask. Pull their mask out.
They
Yes,
have
good idea.
some masks handy. Hey,
Great idea.
Tonight, Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
All right.
The Heat are home against the Nuggets. I love the Heat. You know why I love the Heat? I love this guy, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets is what I call him. Jimmy Buckets. Now, tonight's game is very important. It's tied up 1-1. It's a best of 7, right? First one of 4. Whoever wins, traditionally, historically, whoever wins Game 3, which is tonight, has an 80% chance of winning the whole thing, all the marbles.
How do you know that?
It's in here.
Oh, okay.
Jan told them.
I love the way he plays. He's been an underdog his whole career. No one thought he would do, much of anything, and he just plays really like with a lot of fire, and he lifts the whole team up.
Well, tonight is also Game 3 of Scandival.
Oh,
Which is the
yes, must watch TV.
there are two kinds of people in this world: people that know about Scandival,
And everybody else.
and everybody, and the rest of us. I did not know about Scandival 2 weeks ago. I mean, I literally did not.
We had a.
We're late to the party,
Late to the party. It's part 3.
right?
And the mistress is going to come on the show today and tell her side of the story.
Not today here on this
Tonight.
show. Tonight on the reunion.
But we should have had her on the show today, Gilman. Why don't we have her on the show today?
No availability.
No availability. They're so I'm gonna watch that.
You are going to watch that?
Yeah, we have.
You're going to watch that and the Heat?
See, the trick about NBA is you only really need to watch. Well, I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway because I'm
Go for it. You're not afraid
to say anything.
No, I know.
Wow.
We've already covered this.
You really only need to watch
Marcus.
the last 5 minutes of any NBA game. It lasts 45 minutes. It lasts about 45 minutes to a half an hour. The 5 minutes, there's timeouts, there's fouls, and it's always close, and then you see what happens. So I can watch both.
Yeah, you can. You can watch both. You probably won't, though, because you'll fall immediately to sleep.
Yeah.
Which brings me to this newest health concern I have for you, because I constantly have health concerns.
Are you concerned?
You're the healthiest
Is that what you
person.
demonstrate?
I'm concerned / irritated.
Okay.
That's concerned.
Sleep specialists, they always say that we always focus on people that can't fall asleep. If you have trouble falling asleep, if you have anxiety, you're not falling asleep, there's no shortage of advice for people. Take it this, take it that, take
meditate.
Magnesium, meditate, turn off all of your devices, don't let light in, all of this stuff, right?
Yep.
But sleep specialists say falling asleep too quickly can be a symptom of a larger problem also. So I know that it takes you, last night I watched you fall asleep at dinner at least 3 to 8 times.
Not at dinner. We had a guest. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but before he got to dinner, you were falling. You were nodding off, for sure. They're saying that it should take about 15 to 20 minutes for a healthy person to fall asleep. I think it takes you between 15 and 20 seconds.
What's the problem? What's the condition?
The condition
Or why
is,
should I be concerned?
turn the page, says Gelman. You know what?
We'll figure it
You
out.
gotta talk to people, because when they highlight everything, it's really like highlighting nothing.
Do you know why I should be concerned if I fall asleep? So
Yeah, it's saying that's called sleep latency, and it could just be that you're overtired, sleep deprived. That's one of the main things. But it could be
I'm not sure that's
a bunch of
possible.
other things. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll dig into that.
Yeah, could be another.
We should have,
concern.
we should have a doctor on the show
Definitely.
to go through,
Yeah.
and we should do a sleep study. Not that cockamamie thing you had us do with the speakers next to our beds, like 10
the
years
ring.
ago.
Don't you have the
That ring lies.
No.
It lies.
It tells me.
No, I'm awake, and it tells me if I've been sleeping.
Mark thinks he's awake constantly.
Yeah.
He's never awake.
I'm awake. I
He's
wake up. I wake up early.
This ring told me I slept 12 hours. And I go, yeah, that seems about right. And he's like, no, I was up all night. I go, no, I was next to you, listening to you snore.
I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about our show. Today we have huge guests.
Oh my God!
Yeah, huge guests. But our buddy who's going to be on the show later, he's going to perform.
Jake Shears is here.
Oh my! Did you hear him? Did you hear the rehearsal as you came in?
He's amazing.
He came over. He's like our. What would you say he is?
He's
like
our
little brother.
He's our little brother / oldest child.
Oldest child.
Because if you could see him with our kids, like, 'cause sometimes we have to like separate them.
Yeah, they squabble.
Lola and Jake will squabble. They'll get into it, and we're like, all right, everybody, go to your room.
Yeah, he's one of the best performers. If you ever get a chance to go see him live, he's one of the best performers. His music will make you dance.
This album is incredible.
Jake
like,
Shears.
I don't typically like. I'm not like, if you don't go out and get this album, your life will be miserable. But I'm going to say that today. His new album is so good.
It's a
that
party.
If you don't have it, I feel like you're missing out on the party and on being happy and on like just dancing
around. And he's playing to huge crowds in the UK, and he's coming back over here. And I was thinking about a funny story that we had. You know, he's the life of the party.
Always.
And we went to a party over Christmas a few years back, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. And we left the party. Kelly left around midnight. We left the party around 3. Okay. We come home and we're not ready to go to sleep yet. We're not ready. We're still having a good time.
You're missing the bigger part. I had to leave because I had to host CNN Heroes the next day. And we had a very early call time. Yeah. And so Anderson and I left the party early. And by early, we can all agree, midnight is very late. Okay? But it's early for that
part. It was our friend Andy Cohen's Christmas party, which is one of the best Christmas parties. He doesn't have them anymore because he has small children. But gosh, what a great party. Anyway, I get home. And Jason's like, do you want to go to sleep yet? I'm like, no, man. You know, and we haven't seen each other in such a long time. And he starts playing music, some of his music. He's a good DJ as well. We're up in my cigar room.
There's other people there, too. Like, you brought a couple of people home from the party.
Yeah, and we're just hanging out.
So the party sort of shifted.
Back, an after party. Back when I was doing that stuff. And he plays some music, and he accidentally pushed the button where it plays music throughout the whole house. Oh my God. And we have nice speakers in our bedroom. I wasn't in our bedroom. We were in a few floors up higher, and we're having a good time. And then Mom comes into the room. She's like,
retainer in my mouth.
Yes.
Mask on my face.
What's wrong with you? And then I point to the other 2 people. She's like, what's wrong with you 4? And then we all point to Jason. Like, Jason, I go, it was him. He's like, sorry.
At least Jason apologized.
Yes.
You were like, so what? Turn it down in your room. And I was like, and so I've got my retainer in. So this is what I sound. I can't make the sound, but I'm like, you know what? My room can be up in 2 hours. You know, it's just like there's spit all flying from my mouth.
She leaves, and it was very quiet in the room for a minute. And I'm like, are you okay? I go, I don't think I'm going to be okay. I should probably go downstairs. But you got over it, like last year.
I'm mad again.
You're still mad?
I just got re-angry. Did you ever get re-angry for something that ended years ago?
I'm going to make you happy.
Okay.
I'm going to make you re-happy, because tomorrow on the show, you're going to wrestle.
You're going to wrestle tomorrow. You made the team.
I made the team. I finally made the team. I may or may not wear one of these. You guys can write in.
You are wearing that.
No. But if you want me to wear this, please write in.
I'm writing in right now.
Write in also. You know,
this is I don't know. I'm wrestling.
Let me put my hand here.
Yeah.
Yep, see through. You're wearing it.
Yeah.
Totally wearing it.
I'm gonna do a little. It's my size.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little demonstration with Mason Paris will be here.
Yeah.
Yes, NCAA champion.
Yeah.
All-American. an all-around good guy. He's about 265 pounds.
You can take
and then look.
Is this your cup?
This is my. this is the headgear to protect my ears. To protect my ears. So I showed our son, who was a wrestler at Michigan, the singlet. He goes, I have to wear a singlet because I'm a wrestler. I don't understand anybody who would ever want to wear a singlet who's not a wrestler. But I do get mistaken for a wrestler all the time. I'm sitting with the other dads.
I get mistaken for a Victoria's Secrets model all the time.
I'm sitting with all the dads at the wrestling match, and they're talking about their glory days when they were a national champion. And they say, Mark, what weight class did you wrestle? I said, I didn't wrestle. And they're like, come on, are you kidding? You look like a wrestler. I go, I know I do.
Work hard.
That's when me and the other moms all collectively roll our eyes. If you hear that sound, that's not a drum line. That's our eye roll.
Well, tomorrow, check in tomorrow because you're going to see some.
I'm very excited about it. Okay. We should get to it.
Let's get to it. We have a huge show today.
From Outlander star Caitriona Balfe.
She's lovely. A performance by Jake Shears. You guys, she's gonna be right over there.
Best. And from the series Beef, young Mazino is here.
Him backstage. He's really great. All right, what time is it? It's time for Live's Brighten Your Day Trivia.
That was our trivia dancer, Jennifer Pretty from Georgia. Her name makes me want to go, so you admit it, you think you're pretty.
All right, on the phone, we have Peter Dale from San Francisco, California, who catches the show on KGO. Hello, Peter, how are you?
Hey, good morning, Kelly and Mark. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for calling me.
Who's that you have on your shoulder there in the photo? Who's that, your little dog?
Yeah, that's my dog, Chica.
Oh,
Chica!
very cute, very cute. All right, you know how this game is played, right, Pete?
I think I do.
You've given us two statements. One is true, and one's a lie. All right? I have 60 seconds to decide which one's the truth. And when I stump you,
you will be wrong.
If you stump me, you will win this.
I love that you're like, when I stump you.
Did I say that?
Are you playing for the mug?
I'm playing for the mug.
Okay.
I protect these mugs.
Okay.
All right, here are your two statements, Peter. I have more than 30 houseplants. Or I have an outdoor herb garden. See, outdoor herb garden, everyone has. I mean, people, that's very typical.
All right. You're already talking to yourself. Obviously, by herb garden, he means he grows weed. All right, first impression guess. I have more than 30 houseplants. I have an outdoor herb garden. What state is he from? Because the outdoor herb garden, if it's in a colder state, that might not make sense, and he might not have thought about it. Come on. San Francisco, okay.
Chica.
Again, 30 houseplants. He might have like 15 houseplants, but not over 30.
If you stump me, you will win this.
So I believe the lie is he has more than 30 houseplants, because I think he only has like 20 or 25.
I have more than 30 houseplants.
Lie.
Or I have an outdoor herb garden. See, outdoor herb garden, everyone has. I mean, people, that's very typical. People have.
Yeah, we live in the city and we have an outdoor herb garden. It's not doing very well.
So tell me about those house plants. What kind of varieties? What's your favorite? Give me a recap on these plants.
Okay, so I have a lot of succulents, but I think my favorite one is a huge ficus tree I have.
Okay, I
that
love
I've been
ficus.
growing for some 20-something years.
How often do you water your succulents?
So the succulents don't get watered very often at all.
How often?
I probably water them every 6 to 8 weeks.
And what's your favorite herb in your herb garden?
Probably fresh basil when I'm cooking.
No, you like cilantro.
I do like cilantro as well.
Yes, you do, Pete.
Don't let him try to control your mind, Peter.
All right. I got a little aggressive with this one. All right.
You're way over your skis with this.
You think so?
I think you're over your skis,
Now,
and I don't even know what you're about to
succulents
say.
you water not every 6 to 8 weeks. You put an ice cube every now and then, maybe once every 2 weeks. So I know that could be maybe false.
Well, you don't know because you live in New York City. He's in San Francisco.
But they're indoor.
Yeah, but how many succulents have we killed? A lot.
All right, Pete. Here we go. I think you have an outdoor herb garden.
I disagree.
That is false.
Disgusted. Look, she's disgusted.
Why is she always disgusted?
She's disgusted.
What is
She's
it
like a
with you
dad
two?
watching the kids strike out.
Come on.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Good job, Pete. You beat me.
You get the nod.
I think this is the third time this week, right?
Well played, Pete. Well
Peter,
played.
remember, a win for you is a win for all of us. Now Deja's going to spin that wheel to see what else you're playing for. Okay, you're playing for $1,000 appliance package from Cuisinart. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Peter.
All right, Peter, here we go.
Thank you.
On yesterday's show, what did Kelly say was her first concert?
Long time ago in a galaxy far,
The Fresh
far
Fest.
away.
Is she talking about Fresh Fest in
Yeah,
Philadelphia?
I can't remember.
Just throw it out.
Guess somebody famous.
Journey?
Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. It was David Bowie.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. I knew it. Yeah, right.
But you got that mug.
Yes.
And who needs a vacation when you have a coffee mug?
You'll still receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart.
Yeah.
Now we enter for our grand prize drawing for $5,000 in cash.
All right, coming next. Caitriona Balfe. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by Shears from the series B, Young Mazino. And coming up next, Outlander star Caitriona Balfe. Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I feel free. And coming up next,
From Cuisinart.
Yeah.
Now we enter for our grand prize drawing for $5,000 in cash.
All right, coming next. Caitriona Balfe. Stick around.
still ahead on Live, a performance by Shears from the series B, Young Mazino. And coming
Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Now, to take part in this event, you must call. So please get a pencil and write down the number below. Call us and take the Hearing Life 30-day risk-free challenge.
Does anybody else smell like biscuits or cookies or something? Okay, good. All right, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me having like some sort of problem. All right, she's a Golden Globe winning actor who stars in the fan favorite series Outlander. Calm down, ladies. Please welcome back to the show, Caitriona Balfe. Guess what, everyone? Caitriona had a baby since the last time you were here.
I did. God, yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't really say a baby because your baby's almost two.
Yeah, he's going to be 2 in August.
Are you seeing any of the signs of the 2-year-old?
I mean, you know, we've had a little taster once or twice.
You know, it's interesting. After the 2s come the 3s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It doesn't get better.
Makes 2s look like...
I don't think 2s are a real thing. I think 3s are the thing.
Okay.
3s are really the thing.
Right. Okay. That's nice. That's nice to know. I have like a longer time ahead of me. No, this morning it was very cute. He was like singing "Smooth Operator" to me over the like little.
You listen to Sade? He listens.
He heard it like a busker singing it, and he just keeps singing it all the time.
That's
very
incredible.
sweet.
That's
Very sweet.
He's got a good ear.
Yeah.
Sure. So you're one of 7 children. So
Yeah.
where are you in the lineup?
So I'm number 4. Nice to know I have like a longer time ahead of me. No, this morning it was very cute. He was like singing "Smooth Operator" to me over the like little.
You listen to Sade? He listens.
He heard it like a busker singing it, and he just keeps singing it all the time.
That's
very
incredible.
sweet.
That's
very sweet.
He's got a good ear. Sure. So you're one of 7 children. So
Yeah.
where are you in the lineup?
So I'm number 4.
Okay.
Like right in the middle.
Yep.
She became an actress. Big shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 biological, and then I have a foster sister and foster brother. But yeah, I'm like slam bang in the middle.
And so, of the 7 of you, are you the only actor?
Am I the only weirdo?
Yes. Are you
yeah.
the family weirdo?
Pretty much. Yeah, most people are normal. My little sister, she's in costume, so she's kind of one
she's
of us.
in the business.
She's kind of one of us
Yeah.
gypsies. But everyone else kind of has real jobs. So.
Yeah.
But 7 kids. 7 kids. Now you have 1. Does it give you a newfound respect?
I mean,
perspective?
I wish I'd been such a better child. You know, like when you realize, like I'm, you know, the struggle with 1. I mean, I don't know how you guys did it with 3, but like my mom, I'm like, how did you?
You want to have 6 more kids?
How? Like I understand so much more. I wish I could go back and be nicer.
I think that sometimes 1 is the hardest number, though.
Really?
I really do, because you are the source of entertainment. You are the distraction. You are the playmate. You are when you enter siblings into the mix, they sort of hardest number though.
Really?
I really do, because you are the source of entertainment. You are the distraction. You are the playmate. You are when you enter siblings into the mix, they sort of.
Yeah, I don't know that I'll be doing that, but still.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm saying, don't sell yourself short.
Okay.
You have your hands full too.
You've lived in so many countries. Is Ireland still where your heart is?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, I was home recently, and it's just one of those things. I mean, I'm sure it's the same for you guys, like when you leave, but the minute you step back home, it's just,
yeah, the minute we come to the West Side, we can't wait to get back. No, but it's one of those things where we've been to Ireland for a single day in a stopover.
2 hours.
Like it was like a
you
layover.
have to go.
I know. We want to go.
So many
Everybody.
great shows recently. Obviously, Belfast and the Insurance. What's that movie called?
Oh, Banshees of
Banshees of Inisherin and
I mean, like we kind of ruled the Oscars.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
Small country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad Sisters. That show, Bad
Sisters is
Sisters.
amazing.
Oh my gosh,
It makes me want to go to Dublin so bad.
I mean, you have to. It's great. I mean, Ireland, look, we're a very small country, but We are a country of storytellers, but we just love to have fun, and like we're very welcoming, and everybody should go visit.
Yes, go.
Are you the spokesperson for the
I'm going to get a little,
You should. You definitely should.
from Tourism Ireland now.
All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to hear what's up with the season of Outlander. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by Shears.
Or visit insureonthespot.com.
But how can you recognize something in a dream that you've never seen in real life?
I dream of things I haven't seen all the time. Do you not?
Well, yes. Peculiar landscapes or people I don't know. But that's different.
I dream of the past. Why would I not dream of the future?
The women get so frothed up over you too. Every time they're hanging up, they're almost hanging off the balcony. That's Caitriona Balfe in the new season of Outlander. Last season ended with quite a cliffhanger.
Quite a cliffhanger.
So where do we pick? Do we pick up in the immediate aftermath?
We do. Claire is, well, we left her in jail, you know, which is always a good place to be. No, it's, you know, this season, it's such an epic season. The Revolutionary War has started. Our characters, Claire and Jamie, are caught up right in the middle of it. And I think this season is the most action jam-packed and just sort of epic that we've done since season 1. It's a good one.
There's an actual holiday dedicated to the book and to the show?
We do. We have world, it's not national, it's World Outlander Day.
World Outlander Day. Did you know? You knew about it. Yes, I understand. That's the lady that gave you the empty bottle of wine.
I know. I want some of the contents of that later. Yeah, that was June 1st. I mean, it's incredible. And our fans are the greatest. So.
And you're going to be directing an episode this season.
Yeah, you know, I've been asking for a while. It's been something I've been interested in. And, you know, my team, all the writers, producers, and our crew have just been so supportive. And, you know, we've been there 10 years. So they're like a proper family. And it's just been amazing. I've started doing some second unit already.
Amazing.
And I'm going to do a full episode.
It's a lot of work.
I know. I'm terrified, but it'll be good.
Will you be able to direct Sam Hewen?
You know, I will have to. We'll see. We'll see how compliant he is. He told me yesterday that he's only going to do things in one take, and I was like, oh, interesting. I'm going to stick to that, maybe. You know.
Is this the last season?
Yeah, this is going to be season 8. It's going to be our last one.
Here's what I want to know. Is it me, or does it seem like all of our favorite shows are ending this year? And what does that mean for us, the viewers?
Well, I don't know. It's like I think things have to come to an end at some point. But, you know, we've got 16 episodes for you to see before we even start filming season 8. So there's a lot more to come.
Okay.
Thank you, Caitriona. Thank you so much. The new season of Outlander premieres on Starz on Friday, June 16th. Coming up next, from the Young Mazino.
Tomorrow on Live, from Transformers Rise of the Beast, Anthony Ramos.
You know what you do when your favorite show's ending? Find another show. There's new shows coming. There's dozens of new shows coming out every 6 months.
Saw blade or this 2-pack of quick change utility knives for just $5.95 after rebate, or grab this 8-piece set of magnetic screwdrivers for $14.99 after 11% rebate.
Welcome back. All right, get ready. He's the breakout star of the huge hit show Beef. Please welcome young Mazino.
How are you? So nice to see you. It's so weird having watched Beef. I feel like I know you, even though we've never met before. You grew up in Maryland.
Yes.
Were you a child actor?
I wasn't a child actor per se, but I dabbled in theater and I was a musician growing up. So yeah, I was familiar with the stage. My voice really
sounds
resonates out there. Wow.
And I was thinking with your name is a good rapper name. Did you ever think that you're like a rapper, young Mazino?
I do music, but it's much more of a personal hobby.
I think what you should do is have a meditation app.
Meditation? Oh, okay.
You should just speak to people, and we would come right down.
Yeah.
Look at us.
I could get
Something happened to you when you were 21 that pushed you into acting. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. I was going through like a bit of it was the beginning of this existential crisis I had.
Okay.
Just questioning my path and purpose. So I went to the beach, as one does, and I joined the Ocean City Beach Patrol, and that's where I was lifeguarding for a summer. And there's one incident where by the time it was after hours, so it was like an emergency call after hours. By the time I got there, someone had drowned, and I just remember looking at how choppy the waves were, and then I remembered the friend that got rescued, and she had a very particular stare. She was kind of going through the motions, and that kind of helped me realize how fleeting and how ephemeral life can be. And one day you're having a good time with your friends, and then the next second your life changes. So that was the impetus of me going to New York and pursuing acting, because I realized if life is as unpredictable and fleeting, I might as well pursue something I care about than doing something more conventional.
And so you dropped out of college. What were you studying?
I was studying. I bounced around majors, but I landed on anthropology, which is like
So when you tell your dad or your parents, I'm dropping out of college,
right?
What was his
To be an actor in New York.
New York. What was his reaction? What was their reaction?
It was supreme disappointment. That's like the last thing you would want your son to say at a dinner.
100%. We've had these conversations.
All right. So what did you do to support yourself in New York City?
Oh, I worked a bunch of different jobs. My first job was at Tavern on the Green, reopened.
Yeah, just down the street.
Yeah, I was a bar back, but then I couldn't open a wine bottle, so I got demoted to the back of the kitchen where I was taking out trash and doing a little more simple labor. But that was, and eventually,
at a point, you're back there, you're taking out the trash at Tavern on the Green.
Right.
Are you saying to yourself, my parents may have been right? Is there a moment where you're like, or were you young enough where the self-doubt had not fully kicked in?
There was a moment. It was 2 a.m, and I was taking out this bag of trash, and everything spilled open, and my shirt was drenched in grime. And I remember staring out at the city line, like the buildings, and feeling like maybe I could have not gone through that, and I should have stayed home. But but then you get on the train, and then you run into people that are living, much lesser circumstances, and it puts things into perspective. So that kind of helped me stay grounded.
So you're about to give up, obviously, or I heard you were trekking across America. You were on a bike trip across America when you heard about this audition for Beef. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I had just finished this documentary I was shooting with a friend. We bike packed from Mexico to Canada, 6,400 miles or something.
Wow.
That was the tail end of the existential crisis.
Yes.
But then I got this audition for my New York reps called Beef, and at that point I was reconsidering if I wanted to face all the L's that acting brings over and over.
Yeah.
But then Yeah, all the rejection. L is for rejection. But the audition was just too good to pass up. I mean, Stephen Yeun, Ali Wong.
Yes.
With a writer who's written on some of the greatest shows out there, with A24 producing on Netflix, it felt like something I just had to give one more shot at. So
we have to take a commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to dish a little bit more about these. If you haven't seen it, stick around this week.
Friday on Live, Mary J. Blige.
I love this dress on you.
This dress I have worn 6,000 times, and you pretended like you used to watch this show.
Next live, Anthony Ramos from Transformers, plus Caitriona Ramakrishnan from Never Have I Ever.
It wasn't until after.
Tell me about it.
Now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. No money down, no interest, and no payments for 24 months. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
You done yet? I would be if you're helping me instead of flirting with the customer base.
Dude, it's called client services.
Do not text on the job. Who is that?
Her name's Kayla. She's bad, right?
This is a bot.
This show, really, to break it down at its most simplistic, it centers around a road rage incident, which I think we can all understand. I don't think there's a person amongst us who hasn't had a road rage moment in their life. But your character specifically, I think, is the most relatable and likable in a group of people who are oftentimes very not relatable and sometimes very unlikable. Sure. You stay the course of being like this very likable character, but he gets, what would we call it?
You get catfished.
Catfished.
Yes, I get catfished. I basically get roped into the madness that ensues from this simple road rage incident, and my character is somewhat. His older brother acts as both a fortress of protection and also a prison. I don't know if anyone has older siblings, but that they usually toe the fine line between protecting you and also keeping you from actually living your life. But in that sense, he's also protected from the chaos, the absolute chaos that exists in the human condition.
It's such a good show. We binged it. Gosh, it must have been like 2.5 days, 3 days. We were really close. Will there be a season 2? Can you say?
That's a yes. I can tell you right now. No, you're a human lie detector.
Yeah.
Look at him. He just smiled. Smile of a yes.
Well, we hope there is.
To me.
Yeah, well, we hope there is. Thank you for coming on the show, man. Thank you. Beef is on Netflix. Check it out. Coming up next, our friend Jake Shears is born.
Tomorrow on Live, from Never Have I Ever, Caitriona Ramakrishnan.
2.5 days,
Oh,
3
we
days. We
binged
were
it like
really
pigs.
close. Will there be a season 2? Can you say?
That's a yes. I can tell you right
Can
now.
you say?
No, you're a human lie detector.
Yeah.
Look at him. He just smiled. Smile of a yes.
Well, we hope there
That's
is.
to me.
Yeah, well, we hope there is. Thank you for coming on the show, man. Thank you.
Unlikely friends will become unexpected heroes. Disney and Pixar's Elemental, rated PG.
Welcome back. Jake Shears is as talented as they come. His new album is out now. Here to perform.
Expected hero. Disney and Pixar's Elemental, rated PG.
Welcome back. Jake Shears is as talented as they come. His new album is out now. Here to perform Last Man Dancing is Jake Shears.
Smiles, the city blue eyes as she stubs a cigarette, shakes her head and says, I think I really outdone myself this time. Oh, let's hope for finding someone. Let's hope we've had so much fun. Let's call the DJ done. I'm gonna be the last man dancing at the end of the night. Underneath the strobe light, I'm gonna be the last man dancing. I'll be shaking my bones. I don't care if I'm alone. I'm gonna be the only one who lets the night inject the sun. Never going home, be the last man dancing. Smoking haze, I wipe my tears away. Thankful no one else can see all the pain that burdens me. Thinking what we lost, I still might find. Oh, finally I'm feeling something like alive. I don't care if it's happening quarter past 5. I'm packing up my problems and I'm leaving with someone else's. Someone else's. Let's go for finding someone. Let's go, we've had so much fun. Let's go, the DJ's done. I'm gonna be the last man dancing at the end of the night. Underneath the strobe light, I'm gonna be the last man dancing. I'm shaking my bones. I don't care if I'm alone. I'm gonna be the last man dancing.
Thank you.
Don't break my album. Okay, what does that song mean to you?
That song is about, it's about all the folks, like, Mark was telling that wonderful story who, I never want to go to bed. I'm always the last one up. I'm always the one, I love hosting.
Last one to leave the party.
Last one to leave the party. I'm always the last one.
Yeah.
So that's why, it's just basically about me.
I've got to tell you, this entire album, which we've been listening
On
to
repeat.
on repeat,
Yeah.
is the most fun I've had in a really long time. It is a feel-good record.
I'm so glad you like it, but you know that when I'm making records, I just imagine Kelly basically doing aerobics to them and exercising. It's just, I'm making music for Kelly to work out.
But I'm so underrepresented in this cover. I could have been this passed out body over here.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
Yeah, I would have, anytime you want to be on the
Jake,
stage.
along with the album, some exciting news. We saw it in London, your musical, Tammy Faye. Do you have any news about that?
Is it coming to Broadway?
There are I can't say exactly what, but there are plans for Tammy Faye for the next.
Yeah. Elton John and you wrote the play.
Elton and I wrote it, and super proud of it. I'm so happy to have y'all there.
And you're going to be signing your album at
Barnes & Noble at noon tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'll be there.
On 56th Street.
For
56th
some
Street.
reason, I want to come and get it signed.
I would love for you to.
Okay,
Will you come back and play for us?
Yes.
All right. Jake Shears' new album, Last Man Dancing, is out now. We'll be right back.
If you would like to know more about anything you see on
Capsule Complete works fast and lasts for
From Winslow.
Welcome back to the inbox.
Mimi from Winslow, New Jersey. Of course, Mark, absolutely wear that. I think you're trying to give all us ladies a heart attack.
All right. This is from Brooke Jameson. My daughter wearing her dad's. He's the head coach at your son' college singlet. So if she can sport it, so can you, Mark. Do it.
Angela Trotta from Middleton, New Jersey. Of course, please know you have a great body, but the singlet is not needed.
I agree with you. This is from Courtney Booth from Bremerton, Washington. Mark, you have to wear the singlet. Kelly and I and all your fans deserve to see it. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Susie from Leicester, West Virginia says, Mark, you absolutely need to wrestle tomorrow. Show off them muscles. We will be watching. Can't wait.
All right, tune in tomorrow.
Mark will wrestle Mason Perez. Champion. Mimi from Winslow, New Jersey. Of course, Mark, absolutely wear that. I think you're trying to give all us ladies a heart attack.
All right. This is from Brooke Jameson. My daughter wearing her dad's. He's the head coach at your son' college singlet. So if she can sport it, so can you, Mark. Do it.
Angela Trotta from Middleton, New Jersey. Of course, please know you have a great body, but the singlet is not needed.
I agree with you. This is from Courtney Booth from Bremerton, Washington. Mark, you have to wear the singlet. Kelly and I and all your fans deserve to see it. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Susie from Leicester, West Virginia says, Mark, you absolutely need to wrestle tomorrow. Show off them muscles. We will be watching. Can't wait.
All right, tune in tomorrow.
Mark will wrestle Mason Perez. Champion.
Yogi Window was recognized by Window and Door magazine.
Fans deserve to see it. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Susie from Leicester, West Virginia says, Mark, you absolutely need to wrestle tomorrow. Show off them muscles. We will be watching. Can't wait.
All right, tune in tomorrow.
Mark will wrestle Mason Perez. Champion.
Become more severe. USA.
All right, that's it for episode 38. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to comment on anything you liked or disliked, and please subscribe to the channel because it makes me feel like a human with something to live for by you clicking a button. Oh, come on, Jesus.
7 Eyewitness News this morning. It's Wednesday, June 7th, and The View starts live right now.
We could turn this country around, but different times call for different leadership.
Beware of the leader in this country who you have handed leadership to, who has never made a mistake and who has never lost.
The table is set to dig into the hottest topics on everyone's mind.
It's a historical day for the PGA Tour and the game of golf.
Plus, Elliot Page. Here come Hot Topics with Whoopi, Sarah Haynes, Anna Navarro, Joy Behar.
All right, you guys. Again,
Or you know you should be like sitting by the pool in Palms.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that was season 1, episode 38. Make sure to use deodorant, but only if you're in court. If not, it's bad luck. And share with your friends. subscribe, and ring for notifications. I'm supposed to say all this shit, and do I really need to? I think it's well known. It's like telling people to tie their shoes after they put them on. Of course, if you watch a video, you want to dislike or like or people know, though. People will like. People won't say, wow, I really wanted to like this video, but the person didn't ask me, so I think it'd be rude. Just do whatever makes you happy. Unless what makes you happy is hunting me down and force feeding me Vegemite. I've had that many times. Never gets better. But I do like a good Australian accent. All right, good eye, Mike. Till next time. It's been your favorite talk show host, farting in the wind.